Hi guys, how are you doing today? So I just want to start off by saying if I sound weird at all, or I'm like really sniffly, or my makeup has come off around my nose, I think I'm coming down with a cold, which really sucks. But I'm kind of on vacation. I'm spending a week with my sister, and I packed up a portion of my makeup, and I figured I would do like a what's in my travel makeup bag video because I've never done one, and I mean, I'm traveling. So I have this big bag which I got from Walmart, and it says lipstick can't solve all problems, but it's a start, with a ton of makeup in it. And then I also have just a brush bag that came with, I think, the BH Cosmetics rose gold brushes. I'm not sure which one it was exactly, but it came with one of those, but any bag will do. And then I have a bunch of brushes in here and more makeup because I fit as much as I could. And then along with that, I also have, I guess this is the first product that I'll talk about, which is the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. And this is the only palette that I packed. I really love this palette, and hopefully I'll have the chance to film a review on it tomorrow. It just looks like this. It's stunning, and I just love using it. So I figured, you know, it has everything I could possibly want. So it's perfect for traveling. The only thing I wish it had was a mirror, but I love it. Today I have this shade in my crease, and I have this shade in my inner corner and my brow bone. So a super simple look, but I've been using it every day pretty much. So first thing in my bag is the Swiss Birds Instant Brush Cleaner. It just looks like this. It's like $5 at Walmart, and it's just a color switch basically, but it's like the dupe version. And I just brought this so that I could bring minimal brushes and still wipe off between eyeshadow and stuff. So I definitely recommend this. I also brought a little sponge, which I just leave out because if it's wet at all and you put it in a bag, it's gonna collect the moisture and get moldy or gross or smell funny. So this is the Loreal sponge, which I really truly enjoy. Alright, so I'm not going to go in any order at all. I'm just going to like pick as I go because that's how it is in here. It's really random, and I normally just like throw it all on the floor. So first off, I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundations. I have two. One I contour with Y225, and then I use Y205 to highlight my face, and it's basically like cream contour and foundation in one step. Next I have the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid 100, which is an amazing highlighter. I love it so much, and I normally pair it with the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Blossom Glow. These two are like soulmates. I also have the RCMA No Color Powder. This is my go-to under eye powder. It's such a big container, which kind of sucks, but I still like, this is the only one I like to use. So I have this MAC Duo. You can't get it anymore, but it was from the Nutcracker collection, and it has a beautiful blush and highlighter, and this is the only blush that I brought, and this highlighter is more on the warmer side, so I gave myself, you know, a cool and a warm highlighter option. But this blush, I'm wearing it today. And next I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair. This is my holy grail. You guys have heard me talk about this like a million times. Only concealer that I brought. Most things I only brought one of, just because I was trying to be minimalistic and not like pack like my entire makeup collection. Next I have the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It just looks like this, and you guys, if you can actually see in the bottle, I feel like I've already used like half of this. I love this primer so much. I think I actually am gonna have to end up repurchasing it, which sucks because it's expensive, but it's so good. It's so beautiful. Even if you're not planning on wearing makeup and you just throw this primer on and you just have like this beautiful luminosity to your skin, I think it's so stunning. It doesn't do anything for pores or texture if that's your problem, but as far as hydration and luminosity, I love this. Next I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in Warm Light. This is the lightest shade that they have, and I just use this lightly to set my entire face. You guys can, I don't know if you can see, but I've got a pretty good dip going in there. Next I have the Equate Beauty Ultra Sheer Sunscreen Lotion Broad Spectrum SPF 70, and it compares to the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch. I just got this at Walmart. It's just a sunscreen basically for your face, and I put it on underneath my makeup every single day. Next I have the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight, and I actually use this as a bronzer It's a beautiful highlight if you're more of a tan skin tone, but for me it's a nice satin bronzer. Did I put it on today? I actually don't think I put bronzer on today, now that I'm thinking about it. But I love this. It just has, obviously it's supposed to be a highlighter, so it has a really pretty sheen to it, but it doesn't have any glitter or anything like that, so I feel like it's just like a really natural, warm, sheeny bronzer for summer. Next I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in 0.5. It's just like a little pot, and you guys can see I've used a decent amount of this. I really like this concealer. I brought it for spot concealing in case I got any pimples, which luckily I haven't, so I haven't used this at all. I also love using this to clean up underneath my brow, but I forgot my brush for that. Next I have the NYX eyeshadow base in white. Just looks like this, and I brought this as an eyeshadow primer. It really makes bold colors pop, or you can use it to cut your crease. Next I have the Mellow Cosmetics brow pomade in taupe, which I actually haven't used just because it's a little bit more of like a dramatic brow, and I don't know, I brought a lot of brow options. I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder duo in taupe, if I can open it. Just looks like this. I didn't use this today actually either. I brought their pencil too, which I'll pull out in a minute. Next I have this beautiful lip gloss from Laura Mercier. It's in Bare Baby, and I am wearing this by itself right now just because I wanted to throw on a lip color real quick, and I mean, it's a little deluxe sample, so the size is right, and I mean, who doesn't need a nude gloss in their life? I also have the Nars eyeliner in Bienvenido just because I'm trying to get through this. And then I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, very nice mascara. And then I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, which just looks like this. It's a nice eye primer, super affordable. And then last but not least, what was in this bag is the Tatcha water cream. I got a little deluxe sample from Sephora. I've been using this to moisturize my face before makeup every day just because, again, it's a deluxe sample, so the size is right, and this is such a nice moisturizer. Okay, I adjusted my camera down a little bit so I can sit more because my legs are like going numb. But now onto this bag. I've got so much stuff in here. So first up I have the Morphe M439 just because I wanted to bring a foundation brush in case something happened to my sponge, which I don't know what would happen to my sponge. I also have the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and to be quite honest, I don't get the hype. I mean, it works, it's good, I've been using it, but it's just not like, I'm not blown away by it. And I've only been using it for like the last 2 weeks, and I don't do my makeup every single day, and I'm already like a fourth of the bottle done at least. So next I have like 1,000,001 brushes, which I'm probably not gonna go through all of them because they're honestly not that special. I just have these brushes because, well, I have like 1,000,000 brushes and I just chose ones that would work. Like, it's not like they're like my favorite brushes or anything. I just chose the ones that were clean. I went with it, so I'm not going to go through all my brushes. Except for the ones that I'm like, these are bomb, you need. Morphe E4, which is the best blush brush of life. I highly recommend it. Also have the Morphe M501. I love this highlighting brush. It's so nice. I feel like it makes my highlight look so smooth. It picks up the product so well. I really like this one. And then I have two lip liners from Wet n Wild. One is Think Flamingos. The other is Bear to Comet. Think Flamingos is more pink. Bear to Comet is more neutral. But I'm seriously obsessed with these lip liners from Wet n Wild. I need to get all the other colors. They're so good, so affordable. I also have 3 of the Stila glitters because these are my obsessions. I haven't used Sunset Cove at all yet, which is like this pinky purpley blue reflect, which is beautiful. I just brought it in case like I wanted to do something more out there, you know, not as neutral, which is what I've been doing every day. But I also brought in a Fire Ends, which is like a rosy shade, and then also Bronze Belle. Okay, next I have a Sephora cream lip stain. I think this one is called Watermelon something, or maybe it's Strawberry something. I'm not sure. I'll look up the name, but it's a 003. I also brought 001, which I think is called Always Red or Endless Red, which is my favorite red ever, which is actually in my purse right now, which is not with me because I accidentally left it in my sister's car. But yeah, I love these Sephora lip stains, and the red one I wore the other day, and they're just so good. I really need to get more of the new colors that they came out with, but I brought those for my bold lips. And then I also have the Urban Decay lipstick in Back Talk. I just have a little deluxe sample, and you guys, I'm obsessed with this lipstick. It's so beautiful. It's like the perfect mauve pink shade, and it's called a Comfort Matte Formula. So I actually bought this full size the other day. So I have the little sample, which I'm going to end up throwing in my purse, and then I'll have the full size with all my other makeup. But the Back Talk lipstick is beautiful. Next I have the Loreal JLo's Nude, which is my favorite nude lipstick from the drugstore, I'm pretty sure. It just looks like this, and it's pretty sheer. It has a nice little sheen to it, but it's like my perfect, like, your lips but better shade, or my lips but better. Next I have the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in Naughty, just because one of my subscribers slash friends was telling, or she sent me a picture of her wearing this, and I was like, I have not worn that in a while, and it's such a beautiful shade. So I packed it and I wore it actually for the video that I did yesterday. Next I have the Lashes and Cosmetics liner, which I did a sponsored video for them, a review on this liner, and it's so good. I'm wearing it today. You guys can see how like thick and black and pretty it is. It's so pigmented. I really like this liner. So I packed that. And then I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel deluxe sample. I have so many deluxe samples. I actually have this full size too, but I want to go through the sample first. So I have this to tame my crazy brows. I also have this brush, which I keep telling you guys about. It's from the Rose Quartz collection from BH Cosmetics. It's a bronzer brush, and it's such a cool shape. I love it so much, and it's like my favorite brush right now. I have a few more brushes in here, some tweezers. I have the Shea Moisture Superfruit Lip Exfoliator, which is actually really nice. I haven't used it this trip yet, but if you have really dry, cracked lips, or not necessarily dry, because you need to hydrate and you need to use chapstick and drink water to fix that, but if your lips are just like peeling or they just need like a little revival, I would suggest trying this. It's really nice for just prepping your lips before you put lipstick on or whatever, which I probably should have done today because my lips don't look the absolute best. But anyways, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe, which I told you guys I brought two because I'm obsessed. Also brought a little mirror. This is just from Walmart because legit the day that I was packing, I broke my mirror and I had to go buy another one. But I always pack a mirror like this, one side zoom, one side regular, because I mean, I just suck at doing my makeup like with a like actual mirror, which actually none of the products I packed except for this MAC one has a mirror, and this mirror like is like awful. Like, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. So that is everything in my travel makeup bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Also, I probably will not write every single thing in the description box because that would be like a million years long. Like, this is so many products. But if you have any individual questions on what something is, or the shade, or whatever it may be, just leave them in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So that is everything. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.